Hi, it's Carrie with Picasso Cat Treasures. Welcome back to my channel, my treasured viewers. And if you are new here, you are treasured as well. Today, I'm going to introduce you to one of my newest sponsors. It's a wonderful website called Gothic. Wait, something doesn't seem quite right. Hold on. That's more like it. Gothic. It brings up so many ideas, doesn't it? It brings up the Goths who, smashed through Rome, much like the tourists do today, only they did it a long time before and actually for realsies. So what do Frankenstein, Notre Dame, and runes have in common? Well, Gothic themes. We are all familiar with Gothic architecture, spires stabbing their way up to heaven, flying buttresses, gargoyles at every corner. And then Frankenstein? Well, Frankenstein is a part of Gothic literature. Runes? Well, they're kind of a pre-language to the Gothic language, which is actually a dead language that has been dead for hundreds of years. But that's beside the point. So this company is called Gothic, but it's missing the O. So it's Gthic. I'll have all the links down below. And the very kind people there reached out and asked if I would like to pick out a few rings. And I said, I would love to look at the jewelry. I love statement pieces. I love anything that has to do with strength, strong. So they reached out and asked me to pick 3 rings. Now there's a whole website on Gothic, and I looked and they have lots of different things on there, but mainly I was looking at the rings. When I finally picked them out, which took me a long time because the site itself is fascinating. And this jewelry, especially because I was mostly just looking at the jewelry, this is strong, powerful stuff. When most of us think of Gothic, we think of dark, roses, blood, the horror. Also very, very religious images are part of the Gothic look, and most of its symbols sort of embody power. And so that's why these rings were so much fun to look at, because they're substantial and they all have these very heavy, beautiful themes to them, and they all have power in them. They say something. When you look at the rings, you're gonna go, that means that to me. They were kind enough to let me pick out a ring for my middle son, Alec, who is a musician. So he got to pick a ring out, and I got some video footage of him as well. It came beautifully packaged, and I have a video here of it coming out of the box with all 4 rings in it. And you can see that the top right one is now missing because I sent it to my son. They sent these in this beautiful logo box, and look at them. I mean, they're gorgeous. So a word about their website. Beware. You will get on that website and you will be on that website for 2 hours looking at every single piece, because it's all beautifully photographed. It's all very substantial jewelry. Every piece has a little bit of a story to it. It's not just a really pretty piece of polished steel jewelry. It's a really pretty piece of art. It's symbolic. It has a lot on it. My first choice, of course, I had to go with a rose, and so I picked out this beautiful rose. This beautiful piece is called a rose olivine ring. Absolutely beautiful. It's very 3-dimensional. It's very well done. It is black, which is what you would expect with almost anything that you think of as Gothic, but it has this beautiful rose, and the rose has a beautiful leaf, and it also has a green sparkly stem on both sides. I am going to wear this ring all the time because I love roses and I love the dark theme and the sparkle of the green. The next ring I picked out, I wanted to be very bold. So I got a traditional Gothic pattern stainless steel ring. I got it to fit on my middle finger because I just think that's a great place to have a statement piece. It feels great on. These pieces have like a heft to them that's very appealing. And I just thought that was a gorgeous piece. I know it's probably for men. It might be for men. I don't know, but I felt like any ring there that I could wear at any time. And again, you will be lost going down the path of all of the different parts of the website because you want to know about every ring. The themes are in some points very heavy, some points very religious. And my third gorgeous choice is this beautiful stainless steel spinner ring. I love it because it moves around, okay? But it's also, and I'm gonna put a beautiful cutaway right here, It is the sun and the moon and the stars. And as the spinner ring spins around, it kind of does a little cosmic spin right there. And it's absolutely beautiful without it being moved at all. But if you want to just do something, you know, you're just sitting there, you don't have much to do, you can just watch the sun and then the moon and the stars and the sun. It's beautiful. I think my youngest son, Arthur, has decided this actually is not going to be my ring. It's going to be Arthur's ring. And look, it's not overwhelming. It's beautiful. And when I look at it, I remember what I thought and felt when I saw it on the site. I highly encourage you to spend an afternoon shopping on the site. They gave me a special code. If you use that code, which will be right here, you will be given 20% off your purchase. So they'll also know that I'm the one that sent you. But I'm going to buy more myself directly. I get a lot of things sent to me from sponsors. This was the first time everybody I showed it to wanted one of them. They wanted them. They didn't want to just look at them. They wanted to wear them. But of course, you know that Frankenstein and Notre Dame Cathedral and runes now all have one thing in common, and that is they were on this video with me. Thank you for being a part of this adventure, and thank you again to Gothic. So when somebody notices your ring, you have something to talk about. Why, this is a Gothic symbol of strength. This is from the... You can have fun with it, which is why we wear jewelry. We wear it to be noticed. We wear it to feel powerful, feel good about ourselves. We wear it to remember things and people. Humans have been wearing jewelry for a long time. And I just think this particular genre is, I just love. I love their pieces. Be prepared when you go on their site to have a lot of fun, some good laughs. It's a fun site. I hope you have a wonderful week until I see you next time. And as always, keep your eyes open for treasure. Bye.